The mother of 4 girls killed in a house fire in Flora 2 years ago says this case deserves more attention.
Galen Rose and her family are speaking out tonight to 13 investigators about what they call a disparity in efforts by the Indiana State Police.
Our Sandra Chapman tells us tonight why the family believes they've been left in the dark.
I don't want my babies to get lost. I want my babies to get justice.
Thousands of miles away from Flora and the home where her 4 little girls died, Galen Rose is breaking a long silence.
Because I miss my girls a lot. It's just been a little hard for me, but I just be trying to stay strong. I feel like I've been left in the dark.
She's talking by phone about her girls and what her family sees as a disparity in effort to get answers about the murders of 2 Delphi girls and the fire in November 2016 that killed her 4 girls. Investigators say the fire was arson. If someone said it, who?
There were 4 babies that nobody's going after to find out what happened.
Leslie Anderson is visiting Indiana. She's Galen's aunt and lives in California, where Galen and her father also now reside.
Nobody cares. Not in Carroll County, not in the state of Indiana. I'm appalled that the state of Indiana has not done more.
Hard words from a family who claims state police investigators are less responsive to the plight of their girls than the murders of the Delphi girls. Anderson says she saw the Delphi case on national news just weeks ago after state police put out a new sketch.
This investigation is national.
It wasn't the first time. 10 months after the Delphi case, the state police superintendent was on national TV talking about Abby and Libby. The widespread attention brought in more than 26,000 tips. But what about Kiana, Kiera, Cariel, and Kiani? Galen's father says there are no updates, privately or publicly. The family says state police simply showed up on the 2-year anniversary of the fire.
It's a hard pill to swallow. You got 4 dead girls. You got 4 babies. How would the other family feel?
Citing the drastic sketch changes in the Delphi case, Galen says she worries about the fire investigation, too.
Are they even looking in the right direction? That even questions. How can you mistake somebody for 2 years? I kind of question, like, are they doing their job right?
These 4 little African-American girls are just a tragedy that happened. And if we just shut up, they'll shut up. And then it'll go away. And that'll be the end of that. We're not going to go away.
A message Galen echoes from thousands of miles away.
We still gonna fight the fight no matter what. I just want more answers. I want my babies in the spotlight. I want my babies out there. I want everybody to know we fighting to try to figure out what happened.
The family of Galen Rose is working on a meeting with Indiana State Police investigators. We have also reached out to see what, if any, additional steps will be taken to help prompt more tips in this case. Now, if you have information, the arson hotline number is 1-800-382-4628. The state is offering a $5,000 reward, while members of the Flora community say they have raised an additional $20,000 in hopes of getting answers.
All right, Sandra, thanks. And in the last hour, we've just learned that Indiana State Police will address the media about this Flora investigation tomorrow. That news conference is expected to take place around noon. We'll be out there and we'll let you know what they tell us.